We're watching everything unfold right before everyone's eyes. This article is from businesswire.com and it's titled DIFC champions Dubai as global crypto hub with approval of XRP under its virtual assets regime. How much more does the setup have to get beautiful? It is what it is, says Ripple, the leader in enterprise blockchain and crypto solutions, today announced that the Dubai Financial Services Authority has approved the digital asset XRP for use within Dubai International Finance Center. This is not all. We got another one. More came with this activity. There was so much happening in the last 2 days. I was like, I have to make a video. It says licensed virtual asset firms within the DIFC will now be able to incorporate XRP into their virtual asset services. Since the DFSA opened up external applications, XRP is the first virtual asset to be approved by the regime. XRP joins BTC, ETH, and LTC as the assets previously approved under the DFSA's virtual assets regime. XRP now stands to benefit from legal and regulatory clarity in the DIFC and will be available for use by institutions located in the DIFC to accelerate faster, more efficient global value exchange. Listen, I said this a long time ago. I'm all for them taking a huge swath of XRP out of the public circulation, put it in a private ecosystem that takes it off the market, and have that flow in between their institutions in a private ecosystem. I'm all for that. That brings the public supply, what's available, down a little bit more. I don't know why a lot of institutions wouldn't do that. You let me know. Is that possible? Is it not possible? Is the reason you think that can't happen? This is why a lot of them have private blockchains, private systems. Keep that XRP flowing inside that private system. And they will always have it, right? And slowly, little by little over time, the circulating supply of XRP would theoretically go down as far as what retail can access. And then you have all of these private ecosystems running at the same time. Look, I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just playing with an idea. That's it. Brainstorming. But yeah, I think that's definitely something possible. If you look at, for instance, how they use payment channels, if that's still going to be a thing, I haven't heard that it's not. And in payment channels, you can only use XRP. It's the most efficient thing that they offer on the XRPL. Let me move this light back a little bit. It's like all in my eye. But it's the most efficient thing that they have. I think it functions best if you always have XRP on hand. Now, it's not about holding XRP. They can hold it. They cannot hold it. I don't care. It's about having it in flow. And since they're going to be having transactions 24 hours a day, then that XRP is going to be consistently getting used. So then how does the volume not increase significantly over the next few years? And if the volume is going to increase significantly and the value that's moving across the XRPL is going to be increasing significantly, then how does the price stay where it's at right now? Not that it's doing badly. Not at all. Because what is it at? 60 cents? It went down to 59, something like that. I don't know. It's still doing pretty good. So now, once again, this is not the only thing. Let's move on here to another article. We have more that was occurring here. In the UAE, they're taking off. They're getting ready. So now this article here is from thecryptobasic.com and it's titled UAE's Al Maria Bank selects Ripple on-demand liquidity partner for cross-border transfers. Massive things. You notice a lot of massive things happening lately with XRP? All right. It says in a recent development, Lulu Exchange, Ripple's business partner based in the United Arab Emirates, has formed a strategic alliance with Al Maria Community Bank, the acclaimed first fully integrated virtual bank in the United Arab Emirates. Zawiya, a publishing firm focused on Middle East region, captured this development in a report on Tuesday. According to the report, the Lulu M Bank collaboration aimed, look at that, Lulu M Bank. Where have we heard M Bank before? M Bank collaboration aims to facilitate real-time intercontinental payments through the M Bank wallet app and M Bank UAE. Additionally, it seeks to empower M Bank's users to conveniently deposit cash at any Lulu exchange branch throughout the country. All of this happening in correlation with Uphold also about to go nuts with their on-demand liquidity offerings, whatever that's going to be. Then you had in the summertime, you had various Ripple, representatives say that they were going after commercial banks. I'm expecting to hear some things about that throughout 2024. Hopefully we'll see. I don't have a crystal ball or anything like that. But look at all of this activity. How does it not get more bullish than this? Don't get me wrong. I've made a pretty penny lately off of Solana, which was interesting, right? I got to throw that out there. I have a Solana article coming up, but made a pretty penny off Solana and Chainlink as well. Listen, we're going to get to the money one way or the other. Not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I read a lot of articles and saw a lot of prominent people calling for Solana to be dead like 2 months ago when it was down to what, like $17, $16, something like that. And I said, hey, this looked like it had a lot of potential. Now, where is Solana? Solana is now at what, like 41. Did it touch $41 or something like that? Something like that. It was pretty freaking high. It wasn't anywhere near $17. You know, this is what research does. It tells you where and if that capital is going to go up in an asset can be a winner. Chainlink did well as also, you know. So anyway, this is just like that. You're seeing the buildup. When things come to fruition, that's different. That's a different type of catalyst. But right now, we're seeing building catalysts. We're seeing the causes. Later on, we'll see the effects. Cause, effect. All right. So now, a little Solana article. All right. Now, I do believe there probably will be a little bit of pullback soon in everything that's been going up. It depends. It really depends. We've seen a little bit of volatility in the markets, just the tiniest bit. Nothing I'm concerned with at all. It's been beautiful lately. But in the long run, and that's what I look at, the long picture, the big picture. Solana looks beautiful into the future. Very, very bullish. Same thing with Chainlink. There's a lot of assets that I'm bullish on. A lot of assets, you know, and I think most people know them. That's why I don't have to iterate them all the time. But you know, some people believe because I may cover a lot of XRP articles that XRP is the only asset that I'm bullish on. Absolutely not. I don't know how people will come up with that idea, but I noticed that in some of the comments. It's just that XRP and their team and their companies that build on the XRPL, I said this before, they just do the best job of putting the information out there. They don't keep it secret. They're not lazy. They put all the news that they can out there. And it makes it very easy for researchers to uncover these articles, and it gives us something to analyze. You know, that's also very interesting at the same time. But I'm bullish on XRP, Quant, Algorand, XLM, Hedera, Zenfin. I'm keeping my eye on Flare. Just keeping my eye on it. I'm bullish on Chainlink. I'm bullish on Polygon, Batcoin. I'm bullish on trying to think every Solana. I'm bullish on Solana. I'm bullish on gold. I'm bullish on silver. I'm bullish on platinum. I have a side eye on palladium because palladium just seems to consolidate a lot. It is a very good store of value. I'll tell you that. But although I do like gold as a store of value, I've made some good gains off of gold, you know, so now I have a taste in my mouth to make gains off of gold. So I don't just look at gold as only a store of value, although it's a very good one. Silver, I look at it as store of value and to make some gains as well. But silver, because of its utility, and then also because this is very, very much suppressed. Not only that, I look at silver as possibly in the future having some good gains because there's so many different things that need silver, like the solar fans, those things that carry the wind to make electricity, that some of the batteries, platinum, same way, platinum catalytic converters and things like that. Some of the different batteries for cell phones require silver, little pieces of gold, but more so silver. Solar panels, right? Solar chargers. All of that requires lots and lots of silver. So the projections are that's only going to increase over the next few years. So that makes me very bullish on silver. So like I have all of these different, I'll have a lot of different things that I'm bullish on. It's just a matter of the markets going back into a true bull market, and then you'll just start seeing things take off with your own two eyes. Once again, not financial advice, but I just want to bring that clarity that no, XRP is not the only thing that I'm bullish on. And I've said this numerous times. I think quant, you want to talk about what goes highest, the fastest, just highest and the fastest. I think quant will do that. I don't know if it'll go the highest out of all of them, but I believe quant, I've seen it move very quickly. I've seen it move very quickly, make unbelievable gains. It has very, very good partnerships with banks if they can actualize on that. And it looks like they are. The circulating supply is super low. So I think quant goes high the fastest when a true bull market kicks off. As you can see, Solana is not a slouch either. We'll see how it's going right now. We'll see how it goes with this coming time period, as they do have some pressures that are going to be on them with this whole FTX thing. We'll see how that plays out. Not really concerned with that, honestly, because there's so many bullish things Solana has going on. But this article here is from CoinDesk.com and it's titled "Solana Surges to 14-Month High." 14-month high, and I've loved every second of it. Very good gains from Solana. But it says sell pressure lingers as FTX unstaked $67 million in tokens. FTX related wallets unstaked and transferred millions of tokens to exchanges, which could, not a guarantee, says which could exert some selling pressure for the asset, one observer said. All right, so now let's move on here. Move on to another article. We're going to skip a Ripple article. Let's move on here to... All right, it's an XRP and Solana article here from CoinGate.com. And it is titled, XRP and Solana continue to rally, defying crypto market consolidation. It says, while the broader altcoin space has come under some sort of consolidation recently, XRP and Solana have continued to head northwards in a show of strength. XRP price on the up move. The XRP price has shot up by 3% in the last 24 hours, I guess they mean, thereby moving closer to 60 cents while taking it. So I think it did touch 60 cents. It was fluctuating between 60 and 59. At least that's what I saw last. It was a few hours back. It says its market cap to $31.7 billion. On-chain data shows that the recent price appreciation comes along with growing whale participation. On-chain data provider Sentiment reported that XRP has surged to 60 cents, a price level not seen since August 16th. Notably, more whales have been entering the market, and the number of wallets holding at least 10,000 XRP has reached an all-time high of 277,620. Wow. For now, the immediate resistance for XRP on the upside is 68 cents. If the XRP price manages to beat this, some market analysts believe that XRP could rally all the way to 90 cents in the month of November itself. That would be a fun time. I would love to see that. I really, really would. And then it says here about Solana. Solana price rally continues to $40. Solana has continued with its bullish momentum, gaining another 7% over the last 24 hours and surging past $38 as of press time. With this, Solana has extended its weekly gains to more than 22% and monthly gains to more than 80%. On-chain data shows that this discussion rates for Solana have jumped to their 5-month high. As reported by Sentiment, Solana has reclaimed the number 7 position in the market cap rankings, experiencing a remarkable 62% surge. Okay, so there you have it on that. Let's move on here. A little bit of Coinbase news here. I want the exchanges to do well, but they have to position themselves to do well. Coinbase definitely has been taking a much stronger position as far as moving forward and advancing itself. This is from blockworks.co, and it is titled Coinbase opens up crypto futures trading to U.S. investors. Let's scroll down here. It says the new launch revealed Wednesday in a blog post comes after the company gained clearance in August to operate as a futures commission merchant FCM from the National Futures Association. Eligible U.S. traders can now access crypto futures via Coinbase Financial Markets. A futures contract is an agreement to buy or sell an asset at a certain price and at a specific time in the future. A futures contract is an agreement to buy. We'll reiterate that again. Quote, futures provide traders with the ability to hedge their risk, diversify their portfolios, trade with leverage, and speculate on which way the market will go. Yeah, that leverage could be very, very dangerous for a lot of people, but just my humble opinion. This is either up or down, unquote. Coinbase Financial Markets CEO Andrew Sears, sorry about that little pop-up here. Andrew Sears wrote in a Wednesday blog post, U.S. traders must use trading platform Coinbase Advanced to access such contracts. They must also have a spot trading account with the exchange. The contracts are seized. The contracts are sized with retail traders in mind, according to Coinbase. It says, quote, at 1/100th of a Bitcoin and 1/10th of Ethereum, these contracts offer lower upfront capital requirements and can be affordable investment option for a broader range of retail customers. The global crypto derivatives market represents roughly 75% of global crypto trading volume, according to Coinbase. The Chicago Board Options Exchange and the Chicago Mercantile Exchange first offered Bitcoin futures contracts in December 2017. That I'm not concerned with at all. All right, so big things happening with Coinbase. I'm happy to see that. Let's move on here to a little bit of, we're almost to the end of the video. Oh, okay. Because see, I have a lot of articles left and I was thinking to myself, well, I have a lot of articles today, but some of these articles are for the next members only video. So let me, let me keep that in mind and not give them away. I would have kept reading right into those. Anyway. A lot of big things happening in the world, folks. I hope you've been keeping up. We took a little day off yesterday. We're getting back into the game right now. OK, this is from Cointelegraph.com. Visa completes digital Hong Kong dollar pilot test with local banks. All right. And that's going to be key for the new financial system. Those local banks, so commercial banks, tying all of them together when they're all going to have customized systems. We bring in the interoperability that says, hey, it doesn't matter what kind of customized system you have. We can help you to interact with each other, interface with each other, for lack of a better word. Also with Visa, just in case, I know we have a lot of new people to crypto, but Visa has had, I don't know if they still do, Visa has had ties with Stellar through a company named Tala. So that's one bank coin company. Visa has ties with another bank coin company called Hedera, HBAR, through FIS. They had full integration with FIS. I don't know what's happened with that since that time, but you can look that up. That's two. And then there's another one. It was another bank coin company Visa has ties with. Was it Ripple? See, I remember Stellar because that was major at the time. And I remember Hedera because that's major with FIS. There was another company that has ties with Visa. And I'm leaning towards Ripple, but I might as well just give it up on that one because I can't remember off the top of my head. Some of you probably already know. But let's scroll down here. I just wanted to show Visa has a lot of ties with bank coin companies. So does MasterCard. So now it says this. The EHKD CBDC pilot program will enter phase 2 following praise from the city's monetary authority. Payment processor Visa has completed the Hong Kong Monetary Authority's central bank digital currency pilot program with HSBC and Hang Seng Bank. According to the November 1st announcement, the EHKD program involves tokenization of deposits where the money deposited with a bank is minted on the firm's own blockchain ledger with the backing of its balance sheet. As part of its key findings, Visa wrote, quote, time to final settlement for an interbank transfer, as confirmed through our pilot's testing between the banks, was near real time. Tokenized deposits were burned on the sending bank's ledger, minted on the receiving bank's ledger, and simultaneously settled interbank via the simulated wholesale CBDC layer. In addition, Visa said during the pilot that its platform was able to function 24/7, besting traditional payment systems that would not operate after hours or on weekends. Quote, our testing was completed using blockchain networks that were available globally and supported by teams in other time zones, unquote, the firm wrote. Meanwhile, the tokenized deposits were transacted through encryption, allowing them to be viewed on on blockchain explorers, but not revealing the identity of participants, balances, or transactions amounts to non-bank users. Now, hold on a second, because I'm looking for a key piece of information here. Let me scroll back up. Tokenized deposits were burned, sending a bank's ledger minted on the receiving bank's ledger. Simultaneously settled by interbank via some. Now, hold on. Let me scroll back up again. I'm looking over information. There's something that I want to grasp. Now, see here. Hong Kong dollar pilot test with local banks. But here's the thing. Hong Kong does a lot of business. A lot of their major business goes outside of Hong Kong, right? They bring a lot to the table internationally. So they're going to need something to tie all of this together to other systems that are not compatible with their own. You see how that works, right? So we'll see how all this goes. All of this is looking really, really good for the new financial system. That money will flow out of one system and into another. There will be legacy system offerings. We've always known that. But the dominant systems, like for example, now this works in Hong Kong, which still have multiple systems there as well. We all know this. But now, when that starts crossing over to mainland China, there's a lot of corridors that will need utility coins to function there because we have the corridors there. Now, a major utility coin that I believe will have traction once everything is up and running in China will be VeChain. VeChain has the golden key over there. So, we'll keep an eye on that, but they will need traceability as well. So now let's move on here. So now this article here is from blockworks.co, and it is titled HSBC Explores Gold Tokenization. We don't have to really go too deep with this article. I think this is going to be major in the future. People trust gold. Now, don't get me wrong. I like to have physical gold. I want my gold in hand, and I will say I do dabble in the digital gold a little bit, but I like to have my physical gold, my physical silver. All right. But a lot of people will opt for digital gold. So, and I think that that's going to be a huge thing for gold as a store of value in the future, because that trust will carry over from the physical gold over to the digital gold. It will. And so you see all of these companies getting deep with trying to tokenize gold. Now let's read this little tidbit here. It says London-based financial giant, quote, seeing appetite. I told you. Seeing appetite for tokenization solutions that can maintain a link to specific real world use cases, unquote. Come on, let's just say they want gold. They want gold, but here's the thing. And I'm trying to understand this. A lot of people want gold, but they don't want to hold it. Hey, to each his own, So they want that exposure to the price action, to the store value aspect, but they don't want to actually have it in a vault or have it in their local bank vault or, So it says here, the bank launched tokenized ownership of physical gold held in its London vault. So see how they're doing that? Now, in a video that I released recently, I was talking about this. There's a lot of different types of digital gold. Some has nothing to do with the companies holding physical gold at all, right? But then there are these types here I was referencing where they keep the physical gold for you in some bank somewhere across the world. It could be like I've seen some in I think it was in the UK, maybe. Then there definitely is some that did this in Australia, I believe also. And they will hold the gold for you. And then they used to have a thing where you could redeem that gold if you wanted to, if you had a good enough amount. So that was interesting. That was okay. But yes, so this is sort of like that. It says ownership of physical gold held in its London vault on Wednesday, noting its use of distributed ledger technology to trade the assets. The approach, quote, generates a permissioned digital representation of clients' physical gold holdings, unquote, the company said in a news release. Yeah, so this sounds like a lot of the older offerings of digitized gold where they hold it in a vault. It says 1 token on HSBC's gold tokenization platform is equivalent to 0.001 troy ounce. Tokenized physical gold can be traded between HSBC and institutional investors through HSBC Evolve platform. Oh, so this is only on just on this platform? Well, I'm going to assume they're going to expand that at some point so that you can move that anywhere that you want. Because like if it's my money, I want to be able to move that anywhere that I want. And this has to come, I would think, with a gold card, right? Let me show. I'm just scanning through this to see if this comes with some sort of HSBC gold card. Are they just gold is the second most tokenized asset? Okay. The launch comes as the tokenization space continues to evolve. With a quote, with growing attention on gold due to inflationary concerns, which is only going to grow in the future. And on top of that, with the Fed saying that, indicating that did they halt it or did they indicate that they're holding rates steady? Yeah, there's about to be problems. I'm going to tell you right now, this is my humble opinion. I could be wrong. There's going to be problems. That inflation is going to go up. The food and the energy, which they don't include in core consumer price index and all that type of stuff, has continued to go up. It's going to go up, man. And the only reason people aren't feeling the hurt at the pump right now because of the OPEC plus gas cuts is because, hey, and I got to give it to the United States base oil producers. They did increase their output fairly quickly, in my humble opinion, even though they said they weren't going to do that. But money talks, and they did increase their output. Now, my question is, how long does that last? How long can they keep that kind of output? But for now, they have kept gas prices a little bit stable. But all of that would add, if they weren't able to do that, all of that would have added to inflation. As you know, energy affects the price of everything, right? So we shall see. We shall see. They reference some older offerings of digital gold, like popular ones anyway, like Tether Gold, right? AUT, Pax Gold, Pax G. Then it says Paxos. Okay, Paxos says it backs Pax G. All right, so we'll keep an eye on that. Let's move forward. And we're going to end off here with some real gold news. So this here is from kitco.com. And it's titled "Gold Prices Rise as U.S. Weekly Jobs Claims Increase to 217,000. People haven't seen anything yet. They really haven't. Well, I hope people are ready. I really hope so. The gold market is seeing healthy momentum as the U.S. labor market appears to be losing some momentum as the number of American workers applying for first-time unemployment benefits rises more than expected. Thursday, the U.S. Labor Department, it's just so crazy to me how that works. To want people out of work and not, it's just crazy to me. I don't know. Let's keep going. Thursday, the U.S. Labor Department said that weekly jobless claims rose to 217,000 during the week ending October 28th, up by 5,000 claims from the previous week's revised level of 210,000. The latest labor market data was slightly hotter than expected. According to consensus forecasts, economists were expecting to see jobless claims hold at around 210,000. The gold market continues to hold below $2,000 an ounce. However, it has seen a small jump in initial reaction to the latest labor market data. December gold futures last traded at $1,996.70 an ounce, up 0.46% on the day. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.